Baxter was only 27 when he died, in the bathtub at his parents' home in Davis. He overdosed on heroin 1 year after completing rehab. He's been gone 2.5 years now. His mother, Lisa, still struggles with the loss.
But he didn't commit suicide. He did not intend to die that night. He intended to get high. He wanted out from a very painful experience that had happened earlier that day, and he didn't intend to die.
Michael was still grieving his girlfriend, Sammy Young, who had died a year earlier, also of a heroin overdose. Michael's parents said he grew up loving karate and then eventually art. They believe he had his first encounter with heroin from some marijuana laced with the opiate. They said Michael tried half a dozen programs to stop before checking into residential rehab.
I know for my own child, he tried everything. He put his heart into all these different treatments and they didn't work.
Heroin use and overdose deaths continue to rise. According to the CDC, more than 4,600 Californians died from drug overdoses in 2015. One risk factor? Previous use of prescription opioids like OxyContin, fentanyl, and hydrocodone. Jonathan Porteous runs WellSpace, a community health provider with rehab programs in Sacramento.
Many times we have people who come through our health centers who have become dependent on medications that they took for a good reason, but they are habit forming. They cause physical dependence.
And wait till you hear just how many painkillers are prescribed in the Golden State. In 2015, the most recent data available, doctors wrote 3.4 million opioid prescriptions for Californians. In our area, Sacramento County had the highest number of people with prescriptions, 338,000. But Calaveras County had the highest percentage, 29%, nearly a third of everyone living there. And those prescriptions extend across all age groups. For example, in Placer County, 25,000 were over 65. In El Dorado County, 11,000 were between the ages of 25 and 44. And in San Joaquin County, 3,000 were for children under the age of 14. But the problem doesn't just lie in how many pills are being prescribed. Melinda Rugers heads Harm Reduction Services, which provides assistance to people with addictions.
These people live under horrible judgment. They're not allowed to walk in a door without people looking at them like they're going to steal something, like they don't deserve to be there. They can't access health care in the same ways that other people do because they're always being seen as drug seeking, or that somehow whatever they're experiencing is a manifestation of their dependence. And in those ways, society has not come a long way.
And if someone is ready for help, Ruger says treatment programs are difficult to get into. And those that do get in, professional help isn't always enough. Which brings us back to Michael Baxter.
No, he died in a place that he knew he was loved. And I'm glad he died where he did. I'm sorry that he died. I know from how he was found that he was going to try to call for some help because the phone was in his hand. But I'm not sorry that he died where he died. I'm a believer in spirit and that things happen where they're supposed to happen.
She is now working with the parents of others who died from overdoses to help them cope with the pain.
I don't want there to be judgment. I don't want to feel it, and I don't at this point, and I don't want other parents to have to feel the extreme loneliness that I felt having a child that I knew was addicted to heroin and not having a place where I could really talk about that with freedom.